Okay, here we are. What week is it?
End of week 4.
Start of week 5.
Woo! Still going
High five
strong.
for week 5. Yep. How's my belly? Are you good? My belly's on. Our bellies are off camera, so you can't tell.
So, how was your week?
This week actually was better than last week. You know, as common with people on keto diets, like my digestive system just kind of slowed down, especially for me because I have a hard time eating a lot of vegetables. And you know, we're really trying to eat like a healthy keto.
Yes.
Not just be low carb, but also eat a lot of vegetables. You know, I think there's a Dr. Berg, some of you watch him. You know, he says, you know, 5 or 7 cups of vegetables or salad a day.
I think he wants you to get up to 12, honey.
Yeah, but at least 7, right? So I'm nowhere near that because my gut just it won't handle it.
It's my jaw that won't handle it.
Yeah, the jaw.
Chew.
And we haven't done shakes or anything. Like a lot of people blend them up, so that's always an option. But as far as the intermittent fasting goes, that goes really good for me. And there are days where my calories are like half. And I'm like, I'm just not hungry. And I have lost about another 1/4 inch of fat on my belly.
So a total of?
About 2 inches, I think, since I started. I did start working out this week. I actually joined a gym.
Woo! High five for that.
But I feel good. My skin feels better. My rashes, you can see my arms maybe, have cleared up. Yeah. My face is better. All my acne and stuff that was breaking out is almost gone. I think I got one little one on my lip that's just about gone. We started doing the blood monitors, pricking our fingers every day.
We started that the beginning of, so we've done it for a week now.
Yeah, and the lowest I've been was 1.7.
I don't think I've ever been that low.
Jan's usually right around 3.
Jan is a rock star.
Yeah, Jan's usually between 2.5 and 3.
Yeah.
And we're testing about right before we eat dinner.
Right. So same time, just so we can have more accurate results.
So we've eaten like our first meal of the day, and then a few hours later, now we're eating the second one. So just those of you who understand the blood monitoring, that's the point in time we're testing. But that's been helpful. We also measure our blood glucose. No. And it's nice to know because, you know, you're tracking your macros, but you're like, are you in ketosis?
Right. It's nice to have that reassurance. For me, my week, I weighed in today. I have lost 10 pounds across the board.
We like to high five.
But we most like to kiss.
Yep.
And I have lost, are you ready? Drum roll.
Better run.
5 inches off my waist.
Wow.
Let's kiss.
Yeah. Yep. In a month.
Yeah, in a month. And so that's super, super encouraging. Women, I definitely encourage you, if you're doing this, measure your waist. That is going to be your biggest thing. But the one thing that I did change is I started adding to my fat content. That was one thing.
Once you started tracking the macros, she realized her fat content wasn't as...
My fat content wasn't, and if you want to lose fat, you want to lose the weight, that fat content needs to be higher. Another thing that's super interesting that we haven't brought up, because I work as a dental hygienist and I'm in people's mouths all the time, very frequently throughout the day, I will have a piece of sugar-free gum or I will have a sugar-free mint. Just because you're so close to people, you don't want to have bad breath. So that is another thing that I have cut out. And Dave did some research and found just a mint spray. And it's an awesome replacement because even though those are sugar-free, they're still messing with your ketones.
Yeah, and they've got weird chemicals in them, as you guys know, so, and some sweeteners that are questionable sometimes, so. But that is our week, and...
and so for this next week, I have made the decision that I am going to, I've been only having maybe 4 berries because I want to see myself further along in weight loss. I'm cutting them out.
Yep, no more fruit.
So I'm not going to have any more fruit, and in fact, today's day 3 of not having fruit, and that's when I've hit all my high 3s. So it really, when I've done my blood testing, so that really has made a difference. Now this is just a personal choice for me. It's not something that everyone needs to do.
Yeah, and we know other people that eat some fruit on keto and they do just fine. The average person that's doing it right and healthy loses about 1.3 to 1.5 pounds per week. So, you know, roughly 5 pounds a month is a healthy, normal weight loss. Yeah, so hang in there. If you're doing any of the 3 diets, 2 of them together or all 3 together, hang in there, just keep doing it.
For sure.
If you want, if you're measuring ketosis, I think the blood monitor just gives me good peace of mind. If you're serious about it and you're worried that it's not working for you, can't recommend the blood monitor enough.
You can put a link down to the exact one we got.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description below to that. If you're curious, you can check it out. We're not sponsored by them, but I'm going to put a link down there so you can buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, just because, if you really want to know what's going on, and it's kind of nice to know.
Okay, everyone, thanks again for tuning in.
Thanks for your support.
We will
see you guys next week.
Next week. All right, bye.